Yeah.
Hello, fanboys! How's everyone doing today? You might notice that one of us is a little more static than the others, but don't mind it. We want to include everyone. It's gonna look absolutely fabulous, and I'll do my best to fix it next time. Sorry, guys. But today we're gonna be doing the narration reading of the first of the A Realm Reborn short stories, and I am super excited because I wanted to read this as soon as I finished ARR, because a bunch of you guys told me about it, and I was like, that would be the coolest thing ever. But I didn't want to do it by myself because there's characters, and I thought it would be way more fun to get a bunch of people to read it with me. And I was able to find some really cool people. So, without further ado, I want to get you guys to quickly introduce yourself so everyone knows who you are. Can we start in Discord order, which is, oh my god, the same order as on my stream. This is beautiful. Alright, so you want to go first, Phoebe?
That's so satisfying that it's the same exact order.
I know!
Thank you so much, Pam, for having us. I really appreciate it. Hello, everybody. I've played with Pam a couple times before, but this is gonna be our first time doing a voice acting thing together. I am Phoebe. I'm a 2.5D VTuber idol that writes her own songs and loves to sing them on both the IRL and the virtual stage. And I have been dipping my toes into voice acting professionally as well, and I am super excited to play Alize today.
Yeah! Thank you! For some reason, your PNG isn't reacting now. Can everyone say something for a sec? I'm not sure if they, like, all just stop reacting.
Hello?
Why? 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 Okay.
Yo.
We might end up having for everyone static. They were working. They saw it working.
No.
You guys saw it working. You know it was working.
Prior to hitting go live, everything was working. It was super cool.
I cry. Okay, I'm gonna just put all the images static, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna reset them first. Can you guys try talking
like
again? I'm turning them on and off to see if it fixes anything.
Yeah. Turn it on and off to see if it fixes it.
Oh god, it didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay. Well.
Okay, we're just gonna have the normal character images, I suppose, so that we have something. Hold on. There we go.
Just the usual stuff.
I have backup static ones, just in case, because this happened once before, and I was like,
If
I'm not.
everything works, it's not a real stream.
Yeah.
Dang right.
It's true.
Hold on. Okay, I'm just glad we have the backups, so everything should still look okay. And let me just bring the characters on. I won't be able to manually shift them while I'll be reading, so we'll just have all of them always on screen, just so who's reading for who. It's great. There. Always. This is why you always have a backup. This is fine. And let me make sure. Yeah, you guys should be there as well. You won't see it right now because I have the scrolling one, the really cool one. Okay. Now, sorry to interrupt the introductions. Now that I got that working, do you want to go, Kaine?
Oh yeah, of course. No, I didn't hear what you said. My apologies.
It's okay.
Hi everyone. My name is Kaine Knight. I am an ultimate Ikimen, 1/5 of the VTuber group Invicta. And I've never met anyone here until today, so this is very exciting. I'm very excited. And I will be playing the part of Alphinaud.
Thank you. Okay, and okay, I gotta fix one thing real quick. If you guys want to keep going with the intros, and then I'll hopefully be good.
All right, perfect. Hello, everybody. My name is Leizu Shen. I'm a full-time lightning god, part-time shithead here on whatever platform you can find me on. I do literally whatever I want, whenever I want, because what's life if you don't have a little bit of freedom? You catch me on Twitch, Twitter, wherever, as Leizu Shen. It's the same tag everywhere, so it makes it all easy. And I'm going to be playing Fourchenault today.
Yay! Okay, and everything should be good on my end if you want to go as well. Oh, yeah.
All right. Hello there, everybody. My name's Soulstone or Soul. I am a automaton VTuber slash PingTuber. I stream on Twitch. You can find me there as well as Twitter. Twitter, you can find me at Ben Soulstone. Aspiring voice actor, writer, all this stuff, and I'm excited and nervous as all get out to be a part of this, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's all good. No nervous. Only excite. Only excite.
Yes.
One sec. I think my chat actually is acting up a bit, so I'm gonna try to re-import that as well. If it doesn't work, maybe my browser sources in general are just broken, which is at least good to know. But hopefully this fixes it. Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's the YouTube curse.
Yeah, because I don't think it was working during my loading screen either. I think something happened to my browsers. I'm gonna have to probably cut stream before I switch to Twitch so that we can fix this real quick. Because after this, I'm gonna be doing a bit of the game, but like just gameplay on Twitch. Yeah. Okay. If this doesn't fix it, yeah, I don't think I'll chat for during the story, but don't worry, I'll fix it before we come back, guys. It should be back now. If it isn't, well, I don't know, because it should have been there in the first place. But that's okay, that's okay. Anyway, we don't have to worry too much about that right now, but everyone in chat, hello! Can you guys let me know if the volume seems to be okay on your end? It's always a bit hard for me to judge because I'm not the one in the listening chair. We got some music going on in the background a bit as well. Is the balance okay for everyone? Or is there anything that seems a little bit off? Audio's good! Okay, I do have one quick question. I'm just gonna type it out and then I'll get started, I think. One sec.
Oh yeah, keyboard ASMR.
Oh yeah! I'm really fast at typing. There we go. Okay. It looks like everything is okay on the end for everyone else. So, why don't we get started with it then? Are you guys ready?
Ready when you are.
Ready as who will ever be.
It's all good. Can I just have one quick test? Phoebe, can you let me know if that worked? Like, can you try? Yeah. It still seems like it's still very slightly cutting off.
Let me try one more thing.
It might be an internet connection too or something, but if it is, I mean, that's okay. It happens sometimes, so.
Okay. Hello? Is this better?
It's still doing like a tiny bit of a like cutting off thing. Or is that just on my end possibly? Because if it is, I could try leaving and coming back.
Okay. Might this be better a little bit? Or?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, hopefully it won't pick up too much background sound.
Okay, cool. I don't hear the background sound, so you're good. Okay. Let's get started with the first short story in Louisoix's wake. Okay, here we go. The ship glided out of the harbor, slowly gathering speed as its sails caught the brisk coastal breeze. Standing atop the quay wall with their father, oh my god, I already messed up. Hold on. I gotta do something that I forgot to do and it threw me off. I'm gonna restart in 1 sec. I just gotta mute Discord so that it doesn't make noise. Okay, here we go. Let me try that again and get it right this time.
You got this.
Yeah, you can do it.
The ship glided out of the harbor, slowly gathering speed as its sails caught the brisk coastal breeze. Standing atop the quay wall, their father, Alphinaud and Alizé, bore witness to the vessel's departure, watched as Louisoix Leveilleur, their beloved grandsire, was carried away across the sea.
Then, he was gone.
Alphinaud's voice was barely a whisper, his gaze fixed upon the dwindling form of the ship. Alizé glanced at her brother with red-rimmed eyes, but said nothing. The twins had greeted the news of their grandfather's forthcoming journey very differently. While one accepted his decision with calm practicality, the other had railed and wept. Still, to see the two of them there upon the quay, their slight arms hugging hefty grimoires as if their young lives depended on it, one would struggle to tell them apart. One sec, I gotta fix my volume on my end a bit louder. My reading voice is too quiet. Hold on. Let's crank that up.
Question, Pam. Actually, I probably should have asked this in the beginning.
It's all good.
If our characters are doing something as you're reading, would you like us reacting to that, or?
Up to you, yeah.
All right. That's all I need to know.
Okay. Let me know on my end as well, guys, if you think this sounds a bit better now. Okay. They were they were not so different as they cared to believe.
Even had you not gained admission to the studium, and made me exceedingly proud in doing so, these gifts would have been yours regardless. Here, one for each of you. When read together, these two grimoires form a single tome. Provided you support one another's studies, I have no doubt that you will soon come to understand the lessons inscribed therein.
The volumes Louisoix gave to his grandchildren scant hours before his departure were curious indeed. Crafted such that the contents of one could not be deciphered without the other, they hinted at the impish humor which danced behind the oft-times solemn visage of the Charlene's preeminent sage and scholar.
Thank you, grandfather.
Alphinaud accepted his grimoire with a practiced grace and dignity. Alize, meanwhile, received her gift distractedly, and swiftly resumed her attempts to dissuade Louisoix from his course.
Must you leave, grandfather? Is there naught I can say to make you stay?
Please, my dear, we have spoken about this.
It had been almost a month since the twins first learned that Archon Louisoix would be leaving Charlene for the shores of Eorzea. His purpose, he had patiently explained, was to aid the distant realm in forestalling the ruinous arrival of the Seventh Umbral Era. Sensing the fixity of his grandsire's resolve, Alphinaud had chosen to swallow his melancholy and voice no word of complaint. Not so his sister, nor less his father, Fourchenault. Alize protested the journey purely out of her abiding love for Louisoix and the unbearable thought of his absence. Fourchenault's strident objections were of a more political nature. Louisoix's eldest son was an influential member of the Forum, the body responsible for shaping Charlene policy, and he, like so many of his colleagues, was a staunch opponent of military intervention. It was, he believed, the duty of his countrymen to chronicle world affairs, not to interfere in them. When the steel-clad wolves of the Garlean Empire descended upon Alamigo, it was Fourchenault and his fellows who had attempted to parley a peace. In the bitter wake of the failed negotiations, however, they saw no recourse but to forsake the colony they had built within the borders of the war-threatened realm. Following 5 years of elaborate and painstaking preparation, the plan to evacuate the settlement's entire population to the northern archipelago of their homeland was put into motion. In the year 1562 of the Sixth Astral Era, the city of Charleon, a renowned center of learning, situated in the Javanian lowlands, became an uninhabited shell in the space of a single night. The twins knew that they themselves had taken part in this exodus, but could claim no recollection of the momentous event, being less than 1 summer old at the time.
War is the favorite resort of the uncivilized, father.
Began Fourchenault, seeking to launch his own sortie upon the heels of his daughter's plea.
The wise abjure it. As Charleans, it is our task to observe, to chart the course of history, not change it. Civilization shall not be advanced through petty conflict, but by the passing of recorded knowledge from generation to generation.
My mind will not be changed, Fourchenault.
Louisoix responded warily. They had had this conversation almost word for word, perhaps a dozen times in as many days.
Ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom. It is indolence. And such a passive stance will not, I fear, take us far upon the path to progress. That you would spare these younglings the horrors of war is a decision with which I am in full agreement. Thus do I refrain from exhorting you, or any other, to return to Eorzea at my side. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing.
And so the discussion ended as it always did, with neither willing to deviate from the script of their oft-rehearsed play. Alphinaud and Leizu, it must be said, were children of exceptional intelligence. So advanced were they in their studies of etheric theory and other such esoteric subjects that both had gained acceptance to the studium at the tender age of 11. Thus, it was that the sharp-minded Alphinaud, while able to recognize the logic of his father's arguments, could also see that his grandfather's cause was just. That the boy remained silent then stemmed not from simple stoicism, but from a keen sense of his own inadequacy, a realization that his unpolished skills would yet prove more a hindrance than a help to Louisoix's endeavor. Though no less bright, Leizu eschewed her brother's affection, oh no! That is not the word I needed! God damn it. Hold on, let me restart that sentence. That is not this kind of story, man. I'm gonna have a drink 1 second. Okay, maybe now I won't stutter and make the worst mistakes. Yeah, of course, chat, you're silent the whole time and now you decide to talk. Of course. Okay. Get the voice back down. Though no less bright, Leizu eschewed her brother's affected maturity and gave vent to her discontent, inwardly cursing Alphinaud all the while for his mute acceptance of their grandfather's decision.
How can you stand there and say nothing?
A small yet conspicuous crack had appeared between the siblings. It was long after Louisoix had taken ship and vanished over the horizon that the fateful day came. Alphinaud and Leizu were crowded into the studium's observatory, along with their professors and a throng of fellow students. The assembled sages and would-be scholars huddled around the base of a giant telescope, each taking their turn to gaze upon the looming spectacle of the red moon, Dalamud.
Dalamud has shattered!
Leizu cried out, pressing her face closer to the telescope's eyepiece so that it dug into her cheek. The view provided by the device's array of magnifying lenses was distorted and indistinct, but the fate of the satellite was unmistakable. She could see its crimson-fringed silhouette breaking apart in the skies over Fourchenault.
Shattered? What? Before it struck the ground?
How is this possible?
Excited murmurs and hastily formed theories erupted from teacher and pupil alike.
He's done it! Grandfather has saved Eorzea!
Leizu turned to find her brother's face, her eyes glistening with tears of joy and relief. For some time now, Archon Orianger had been kind enough to relay to them brief reports of Louisoix's efforts in the chaos-stricken faraway lands. It was he who had informed them of their grandfather's presence at the Fourchenault Flats, and of the battle that still raged like as naught beneath that blood-red sky. Shouldering aside his madly grinning sibling, Alphinaud squinted through the ocular lens. Though the air was thick with billowing clouds of smoke and ash, he was forced to agree with Leizu's assessment. Dalamud was no more.
Something was awry.
Alphinaud continued to scrutinize the distant scene. The red moon's bloody glow had been replaced by an equally unsettling incandescent rain, as if the heavens themselves were weeping tears of light.
terribly, terribly awry.
Ganymede's spectacular demise gave rise to a tidal wave of etheric energy, which rendered link shells all but useless for a period of many days. During this time, the Leveilleur siblings were left to stew upon the wonders they had viewed from afar. Then, after weeks without word, a letter from Urianger arrived. The Archon's elegant script described horrors the twins could scarce bear to picture. From the cracked husk of the red moon had emerged a dragon primal, immense beyond imagining. An incarnation of wrath and raging flame that had laid waste to the land for moms in every direction. Undeterred, Louisoix had persisted with his plan to call forth the power of the 12, and thus, it seemed, was the abomination banished. Eorzea had been saved. When the siblings reached the conclusion of Urianger's staggering account, however, the pale flame of hope, which both had been nursing, was finally extinguished. On the broken fields of Carteneau did my dearest mentor, thy beloved grandsire, become as light and embark upon his final journey. Alphinaud's shoulders trembled with quiet sorrow, while Alize wailed aloud, caring not who heard her grief. 5 years later, a ship once more glided slowly out of the harbor. Alphinaud and Alize stood on the gently rolling deck, watching the gradually shrinking figure of their father, alone upon the quay. Recent graduates of the studium, the twins were now 16 summers old enough to be considered of age in Charlene's society. And so, although he opposed his children's planned journey, Fourchenault had not sought to bar their way.
Now, it is our turn,
murmured Alphinaud, thinking back to the day of their grandsire's departure.
We follow in grandfather's wake,
replied Alize, her head bowed. Looking over at her, Alphinaud was struck by how widely their convictions differed. As they gripped the rail, however, identical grimoires now hanging from their belts, one could hardly tell them apart. No, they were not so different as they cared to believe. Yay!
Alright!
Let's go!
It was super
everybody.
short, but
Fantastic.
Wow.
super fun! Thank you guys for joining. Did you have fun? Did you have fun?
I did.
Great.
This is nice. Everyone did super great. What do you think, chat? Didn't everyone do super amazing? You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them how amazing they were.
Please. Don't.
And apparently this was
Howard.
foreshadowing for where we're about to get to, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
They're showering you guys with praise. They're showering you.
Wow.
Yeah! Thank
I
you
mean,
so much.
I'm blown away myself too by all of you guys, including your narrations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was very good.
I really like doing narration. It's really fun. But I was like, doing it alone is one thing. But like, oh my god, if I had cool people to do the voices, like that would be so exciting. It's like we made an audiobook. We made an audiobook.
Let's go.
Woo!
Gotta keep the affection part in, though.
Yeah.
We're all pros now. We're all very, very pro. Fantastic.
Jeez.
Okay. But yeah, I really find the story in this too, like just the writing in general, the way they make it. I don't have any of you guys other than Phoebe, because I know you have. Have any of you played the game before?
Oh, well, funny story about playing the game. I did play the game at one point, but I played it a while back, and I had to stop playing the game because I was no longer wanting to return to the Waking Sands.
I just passed past that part recently. I don't have to go there anymore.
I could not stand it anymore. I thought 5 times was enough, and then the
No, it's
6th
like
time,
20.
I'm like, I think I'm gonna call it, guys.
I don't know if you played it a long time ago or not, but there are like tickets that the game gives you now where you can just teleport to the Waking Sands. You don't have to walk.
Oh.
Definitely before that, because I would have abused every ticket.
Me. I can understand. Everyone kept being like, the fucking Waking Sands, and I'm like, I don't understand, because I just teleport, poof.
Pray return. And I'm like, no thank you. I'm just gonna unsubscribe. It's okay. But I might give it another shot now. I don't know. The story seems like it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I just finished the base game before any of the expansions came out, and it's grown on me a lot. Like I cried a lot doing the last few streams. The battles towards the end of that are really fun if you can get through the Waking Sands. And I'm still at the beginning technically. I haven't even started Heavensward. I'm just at the beginning.
Oh boy, I am so excited for you to get to non-A Realm Reborn stuff. Like,
I heard
I'm gonna cry even more.
That's what I heard. I'm just excited to sob my eyes out. I cried during this one. I think what made me cry the most was just finishing ARR, to be honest. I was just sobbing, so I was like, oh my god, it's over. Cry! But yeah, I recommend giving it another try at least. If you still can't stand it even with teleporting, understandable. It's still a bit of a grind, but some of the stuff they redid is really fun and it's worth it totally. I say as someone who only started recently though, so I'm just guessing.
I'll just call up my friends to like drive their FF15 car around for me.
Yeah, that's what I did with chat. They just drove me everywhere. They were my Uber. It was fine. I didn't have to do any walking ever.
Hire them as my chauffeur.
Exactly.
Onward.
You're good.
Onward. Go.
Yup, the best way to go onwards in the giant car. The whale's good too, though.
Oh, the whale, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just gonna make a few references to the game to explain what I meant, but I can say generically as well. I find the writing in it and the lore in general in the story, it's just really fascinating because everything sounds so like vivid and fancy. It sounds like these could be like actual historical stories, but they're fiction. And it's really cool.
The writing in 14 is just incredible in general.
And you can see it getting better, because I know during ARR some of the writing was a little but then every time an event comes around, the writing's really fun. So I can't wait to get to where it gets better. But with that, because I said it'd be around half an hour-ish, I think we can wrap it up a bit. But before we let everyone go, does everyone want to go in order again, just in case you have anything cool coming up that you want to promote, or just promote like what you do in general, things like that, so everyone can learn a bit more about you and have a reason to go follow?
Well, okay, I guess we'll go in Discord order again.
Yeah.
I've been thrown to the dogs.
Yes. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll graciously accept you.
Okay, I will walk so you guys can run. Here we go. Thank you again so much, Pam, for having me, and it was lovely to meet all of you. I am Phoebe, a 2.5D VTuber idol again. And I mentioned earlier that I sing and perform on IRL and virtual stages, and I do have an IRL performance, possibly the biggest one that I've had yet, coming up in July. I don't know. I don't know if any of my friends here in chat, or in VC, or anybody in chat are in LA or plan on being in LA in July, but I will be performing at Anime Expo for the very first time.
Oh, very exciting.
Very exciting. I'll be on their community stage Friday at 7 p.m. and their beer garden stage, which is new. Not getting drunk at 7 p.m. on Sunday. And I'm really excited to meet some people there. And perform my new single there for one of the first times. I released a new song last month called Symphonic Sky. And I would be happy if you guys came and checked it out, either at AX or online. And I know I'm like super impressed by everybody's voices today, and I want to. Well, I still have my morning voice right now.
It's a very nice morning voice.
Thank you very much. That means a lot. Cause you guys, I'm just simping for your voices now.
Aw.
I can't
Oh,
wait to
please.
see more from everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
How are we gonna follow that up? That was
I know.
I'm
You're
gonna watch.
performing at Anime Expo. You have a whole single. I don't even know how to follow that.
I gotta run after that. Jeez.
Nope.
You guys are amazing already just by breathing, honestly.
Jeez. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try and follow that up? No. Okay, everyone. Once again, my name is Kaine Knight. I am an ultimate Ikimen, 1/5 of the VTubing group Invicta. What my Twitch streams mainly entail is that I am a video game character in an otome game, and I have second lead syndrome, meaning I am not the first choice, the main
Sad.
choice of the game. And so, you don't want to go down my route. But if you choose to view my Twitch streams, that's what I'm there for. I am not performing at Anime Expo, unfortunately, but
Someday.
which is very exciting. I'm so excited for you, really.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. I do stream on Twitch. I try to do it every day. I recently just hit affiliate, and we're just
Nice.
going.
Nice. Congrats on affiliate.
Yeah.
Thank you
great.
so
Yeah,
much.
Congratulations.
It's a big step.
Thank you.
All right, it is my turn to go. Hello again, once last time before we all, depart for the light.
Yes.
My name is Leizu Shen, full-time lightning god, part-time shithead usually on Twitch. I stream pretty much daily. We do the cool stuff. I stream literally whatever I want, and then you're here for the ride. Every day is a new adventure, something a little bit of a surprise. I use my big brain to impress you. Obviously, my
Nice.
brain is huge. Yeah. Can't be small after 2,000 years. Anyway, currently, I stream today actually in a little bit. I'm not sure when. We'll
At
find out.
some
Follow me on
point. That's
Twitch.
why you have to follow and find out. Then you get the
Yeah,
notification.
You must be notified. That's my pitch.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. I'll end it off. Hello again, everybody. I'm Soulstone or Soul. I am a automaton VTuber, Twitch streamer, aspiring voice actor, huge nerd. I'm happy y'all were here and got to listen to all these amazing people, and I'm honored that I got to voice alongside some amazingly talented people today. And I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of Louisoix. I had so much fun, doing this, and I had a friend who found out and was like, "You're doing this? Let me tell you everything you need to know."
Nice.
And it was so
Thank
much
you,
fun to just
friend.
devour all that. And you can find me on Twitter at Ben_Soulstone, and I've got a link tree you can find me all these different places. I Twitch stream every now and then. I need to get back into doing it more often, but again, thank you for letting me be along, Pam. This was a delight. I've been nervous about it all week, and I was like, "Oh God, please don't screw up! Please don't screw up!"
No, you did great.
You did great.
great.
Yeah.
You did absolutely incredible.
Thank y'all.
I'm convinced
Y'all
you're
did
my
too.
real grandpa. I'm convinced.
You're all of our real grandpa now. We're just
Being
gonna
adopted
force you to
right
adopt
now.
us. Congrats
It'd
for
be
your
my
family.
But seriously, Pam, thank you so much for having us. I'd love to do
Yes.
this again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for joining, kind of
Yeah.
being my guinea pigs for the first one.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
I was like, hey, let me just get these people first. I'm so sorry they're first because I've never done this before, but it'll be fine. So thank you. Thank you.
we walked so they could run.
Yeah.
Wow,
Heck yeah.
we're all walkers. That makes sense.
Yeah! That's fine.
Hey.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
yeah.
Welcome.
God
Thanks,
damn.
Thank y'all.
I did, just for everyone in chat as well, I did forget to update the collab command in time for this one, but if you're on YouTube, I put a link to everyone in the description, so please go check them all out. And on Twitch, I'm putting a link to YouTube. It should bring you to the, actually, I'm just gonna, yeah, I think that's the fastest way. You can find it there. If I try to find a link to the stream, I'm gonna end up buggering out my internet somehow. I know it. So that'll be fine. You can find it there. Please go check everyone else out. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Or actually, are you guys all in Twitch chat? Because I can give you a shout out if you're there.
I am in Twitch chat, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a shout
now.
out.
I can pop in there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna switch.
Yeah,
okay.
I honestly, I didn't know you were on Twitch just now. I thought you were only on YouTube.
Hold on, I gotta
The
refresh.
multi-stream is too powerful.
Yeah! You can't do it once you have Twitch monetized, unfortunately. But if you don't yet, they have like no rules against it, so it's pretty good. There we go. Shout out Fami! Please go check her out. And shout out Kaine, yours isn't showing up for some reason when I try to give you a shout out. I can try to get a link to yours. One second. Oh! There you go! Let me see if it works now.
Nice.
You guys might have to, you have to post one thing in chat for me to be able to give you a shout out.
No, I see. Yeah.
I didn't know that, so I couldn't ask. I'm not very good at Twitch yet. I'm figuring it out. YouTube, I got. Okay.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Give everyone a shout out on Twitch as well. Please be sure to go check them all out. I'm gonna go to my closing screen in a sec, just while I set up raid real quick, so that I don't have to keep you guys around while I figure that out. On Twitch, I am going to be coming back in maybe like 15 or so. To do some looking at stuff to plan our house. This one won't be on YouTube as well, just because I don't really want to set up another YouTube video if we're just going to be looking at housing stuff. But I'll be playing more Final Fantasy 15 if anyone wants to head back. I do need to reboot my computer though to try to fix some of the issues I'm having, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm gonna go to, I'm just gonna stay here actually, but I'm gonna mute everyone else in a sec, so I'll deafen. But thank you guys so much for joining. Hopefully we can do something again soon, yeah?
Yeah,
Thank you for watching, chat.
You hit me up.
I will.
Let me know.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Same here.
Alright,
Thank you everyone in chat. Really appreciate you. See you around.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Enjoy the housing market. I know it's very cool.
I got a house! I got a house!
Wait, you got a house?
My first try because of the new lottery. We got a medium.
What area?
A medium
You're
in
actually
Shirogane.
unlucky.
Congrats!
Thank you! We major lucked out. We major lucked out.
Yeah, you should advertise yourself as just like big lucky.
I am. I've done two times on stream. I've pulled in Genshin Impact. Both times within the first 2 sets of 10 pulls, I got my character, and I never paid. It was all free to play stuff.
What the?
I have the
Goodbye.
gotcha luck of the gods. Alright, I will see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I can see you, Flirt. I just didn't want to interrupt everyone else, so it's a little harder to talk in chat. But I'm going to go real quick and set up a raid. Let me just see who is online. Ba-da-ba-da. You won't have music for a second here. So I'll put mine back on. I'm just gonna stay at this screen while I grab that real quick. Hi, Purple Gamer. I was just doing a short story reading with all these super cool people here, so make sure to go check them all out. If you're on YouTube, their links are in the description. Yeah. We're gonna switch to Twitch for the rest because I didn't want it to be a part of the same stream, and I didn't really want to set up a second one when I'm already doing another stream later. So when I come back, it'll be just on Twitch for a little while. And that'll be hopefully sooner rather than later. The static, it's not actually static. If it sounded like static, I'll know not to use it next time. It wasn't static, but it was actually fireplace sound effects. But if the fireplace sound effects were too strong or annoying, I can not use them next time. I thought it sounded kind of relaxing, but I don't want to put you guys through that if it actually is bad. Let me just double check who I'm gonna raid real quick, and then I'll send you guys off, and then we'll be back shortly. Yeah. And there's a description to or there's a link in the description to my Twitch if you need it, or it's just twitch.tv/Obake PAM. I'll put the link in YouTube chat as well. Let me first go in my chat on Twitch and just put all my usual links and stuff. Oh, it's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to raid Shulan because she's doing a music stream, which is quite nice. So I want to send everyone there. And on, let me just quickly, while I still have you here, I'm gonna read out Shulan's like chat rules just to make sure that everyone knows what we're getting into. Hold on. I'm just gonna do that from now on to be a little more polite. So, Shulan, follow or you'll be bombed. Be nice and respect me and the other creatures. No religious or political topics. Try not to talk about topics unrelated to the stream, so don't really bring up whatever we were doing in ours unless she asks. Don't bring up other streamers unless I've mentioned them. Any language is fine, just be appropriate and be respectful. Enjoy the stream. I'll send you guys on Twitch over to Shulan, and then on YouTube, I'll be hanging out with my microphone and with my closing screen, and then we'll figure that out. And we'll be back on Twitch really shortly, okay? Hold on. We're still here, don't worry. Okay. And when we're over there, I'm gonna be chatting a little bit. While I do that, I'll set up the YouTube one. So let's see if I can send you guys to there for now. We'll be back on Twitch really shortly though. But you can go listen to some music in the meantime, yeah? Okay, let's see. Oh, a number of people are live right now on Twitch. Hold on. Or on YouTube. Okay, this one looks interesting. We have Reina's son doing a collab. A heavenly demon and a sadistic healer step on you, maybe. I don't know what this is. But it sounds kind of funny, so I'm gonna send you guys there on YouTube. Okay. Let me send you guys off on YouTube. She's singing my song. I love that song so much. When I heard her sing it, I was like, I gotta do this right now. Okay, let's see who I'm gonna send you guys to on YouTube. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you Brenda. Here we go, here we go. Save, okay. See you guys, bye-bye! I'm gonna put the links in YouTube as well real quick. Twitter.